Trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. They see me riding dirty, riding dirty. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. We're back and we're ready to do a video. Today, we're going to be focusing on 251s. So I'm going to be teaching you a 251 melodic line that I've created. We're going to be putting it in different keys, and then we're going to be talking about variations and how to put this in different places. Okay, wonderful. Let's crack on with it. So, we've got a 251. That's chord number 2. Let's start in G major. So this is A minor. And now the 5 is D7 or D sus. Now what is the 1? G major. Okay? So it sounds stunning by itself. It's just the foundation of harmony right there. Obviously I'm jazzing it up a little bit, but now we need to know how to improvise around it. When we think about jazz, we think creativity, improvisation off the top of the dome. You know, we don't often sit down and think, right, let's create an exercise and do this exercise in every single key and think of it in this kind of mathematical formula. But sometimes, just trust me here, sometimes that's what you've got to do to get better. And you actually start to love the process whilst you're doing it. And then the more you love the process, the more you get better, basically. So a really good way to improve is by creating your own language that you love. And because it's so personal to you, it's actually easier to kind of practice it in a way than other people's stuff, because you're like, right, this is completely mine, this is my sound. So let's make sure I can play my own stuff in every key and in every tempo and things like that. So anyway, that's enough chat. I'm going to show you my lick. It's really simple. We're going to be starting off with a super simple one today, and then I'm going to show you where else you can put this. Okay, so it's basically an arpeggio. We've got A minor, that's pretty much it. So we've got an A minor 7 arpeggio, and now, yeah, so then we've basically got a G harmonic minor scale going into the major 3rd. So that basically outlines a D7 chord, but also with the flat 9, because with the, well, let's call it harmonic major. So G harmonic major is like this. So it's like the harmonic minor scale with a flat 6. So let's kind of arpeggiate that. It's going to basically feel like a diminished 7. But then my variation is like this. Kind of start with the arpeggio, but then we're just doing a scale. Da, da, da. So the whole lick is. Da, 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 da. Okay. So let's do it at speed, and let's do it in a few different keys. So, okay, now G minor. Going down in tones. Messed that up. So now we can practice it in a few different ways. What I just did was down in tones. We could try up in tones. We could try around the cycle of fourths. We could try up in semitones, up in major 3rds, for example. Let's try up in major 3rds just to see if we can do it. So, new key center is B major. So we were starting on the 2. Now new key center is E flat major. And there's only 3 variations. Let's keep going. Varying the melody. Adding a bit on the end. Okay, and now, last little exercise. Let's make this 2/5 into a 3/6-2/5. So that's basically adding just another 2/5 on top, a tone above. So let's go back to our G major key center. Let's look at the 3. So let's just do our exact same lick, starting on B minor. So we're going B minor, E7, A minor, D7, G major. Okay, so exactly the same lick. It's going to go like this. There we go, and now let's try it in F. You might have noticed with this, the fingering is much more important because we need to try and get our thumb down to the root of the 2. So if we're starting on A minor, so we're in F now, so if we're starting on A minor, that's the lick, but I put my thumb there on the D. So I can basically loop my thumb around and get that down to the 2. So can you see how this is just 2 2/5s stacked on top of each other, but it's actually a much more prevalent thing in jazz because this is called a turnaround. A lot of tunes have this at the end. Mess the fingering up, try again. Okay, now let's start on that F minor. So to summarize, today I've taught you a melodic line that outlines a 2/5-1 sequence. We did it in a few different keys to hear how it sounds and to see how the fingering changes, and then we made it into a 3/6-2/5 by repeating it a tone above. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this. Have a great day and happy practicing, guys. See you in the next video. Bye!